Imagine waking up one day and deciding that people are simply not worth the effort anymore. No more small talk, no more social gatherings, no more chasing friendships, approval, or attention. Just silence. Just distance. Just you. Now, here's the disturbing question. What if the person who avoids everyone isn't the one with a problem? What if they're reacting to a world that has disappointed them too many times? Because according to psychology, people who withdraw from society are often not running away from others. They're running away from pain. And the deeper you look into the human mind, the more surprising the reasons become. Today, we're diving into the psychology of people who avoid everyone, and why some individuals willingly choose isolation over connection. The first thing most people get wrong is assuming that isolation always means loneliness. It doesn't. Some people can be surrounded by friends, family, and coworkers and still feel completely alone. Meanwhile, another person may spend days by themselves and feel perfectly at peace. The difference isn't how many people are around you. The difference is how safe, understood, and valued you feel. Every human brain is wired for connection. For hundreds of thousands of years, belonging to a group increased our chances of survival. Being rejected by the tribe could literally mean death. That's why rejection hurts so much. Scientists have discovered that social rejection activates some of the same brain regions involved in physical pain. Your brain can react to emotional rejection almost as if you've been physically injured. Now imagine experiencing that pain over and over again. A betrayal, a broken promise, a friendship that suddenly disappears, a relationship that ends in heartbreak, a childhood filled with criticism, or a workplace where you're constantly ignored. At some point, the brain begins asking a simple question. If people keep hurting me, why should I keep letting them in? And for some individuals, the answer becomes, I won't. This is where withdrawal begins. Not as a choice, but as a survival strategy. One of the most common reasons people avoid others is social anxiety. To someone without anxiety, a conversation might seem harmless. But for someone with social anxiety, every interaction can feel like stepping onto a stage in front of thousands of critics. Every word is analyzed. Every facial expression is interpreted. Every silence feels dangerous. Eventually, avoiding people feels easier than facing those fears. The tragic part is that avoidance works, at least temporarily. The anxiety disappears for a moment, and the brain learns a dangerous lesson. Stay away from people, and you'll feel safe. The more this pattern repeats, the stronger it becomes, until isolation feels normal. Another reason people withdraw is emotional exhaustion. Some individuals have spent years giving their energy to others, helping, supporting, listening, sacrificing, only to receive little in return. After enough disappointment, something changes. They stop expecting understanding. They stop expecting loyalty. And slowly, they begin building walls. Not because they hate people, but because they're tired of being hurt by them. Then there's trauma. Someone who has experienced bullying, abandonment, betrayal, or abuse may develop a deep sense of caution around others. The brain becomes hyper-alert, always scanning for danger, always preparing for the next betrayal. To outsiders, this person may seem distant or cold. But inside, they're often fighting battles no one can see. For them, isolation doesn't feel lonely. It feels safe. And safety is one of the strongest psychological needs a human being can have. Depression can create another pathway toward isolation. Depression is not just feeling bad. It's feeling empty. The motivation disappears. The energy disappears. Even simple conversations begin to feel exhausting. So the person withdraws. Not because they don't care, but because they're struggling just to get through the day. Yet perhaps the most fascinating reason is disappointment. Not fear, not anxiety, not trauma. Disappointment. Some people don't stop trusting because they're weak. They stop trusting because they've seen too much. Too many lies. Too many fake friendships. Too many one-sided relationships. Over time, they develop a belief that solitude is less painful than connection. And sometimes, that belief becomes their reality. But here's where things get even more interesting. Research suggests that prolonged isolation can actually reshape the brain. The longer a person stays disconnected, the more sensitive they may become to negative social experiences. Social situations become more stressful. The very thing that was supposed to protect them can slowly become a prison. And this leads us to an uncomfortable truth. There is a difference between solitude and isolation. Solitude is freedom. Isolation is confinement. Solitude is choosing to be alone. Isolation is feeling unable to reconnect. One creates peace. The other creates suffering. From the outside, they may look identical, but psychologically, they are worlds apart. So the next time you see someone who keeps their distance from everyone, don't be too quick to judge. You may see a quiet person, but you don't see the betrayals they survived. You don't see the anxiety they battled. You don't see the disappointments they carry. You don't see the emotional scars hidden beneath the surface. And maybe, just maybe, the person avoiding everyone isn't trying to escape people. They're trying to escape pain. Because sometimes the loudest cry for protection sounds exactly like silence. And sometimes the loneliest place on earth isn't being alone. It's believing that no one can truly understand you. So here's a question for you. Do people isolate themselves because they fear the world? Or because the world has taught them to? Let me know what you think in the comments.